Good morning, everyone. This is Carolyn Lang. Back to you from snowy Wisconsin. I'm back. I had been on vacation for a week, went to Florida, where we used to live, and got to visit a lot of friends. That was great. Got to visit our sons. That was a lot of fun. So now I'm back, and I wanted to talk about change this morning. One of the things I've noticed is that with my time, I have to do better at allocating my time. And I kind of dropped the ball when we were on vacation because I had wanted to do these Facebook Lives every day. And when I have a hard time remembering to take pictures, let alone to take Facebook Lives. So I did not do that like I had planned. So that was a fail on my part, but I do had chosen to get back on my schedule and continuing to share some personal growth things that I learn as well as other comments. Anyway, to do the Facebook Lives. So what I wanted to talk to you today about was change. I had said, hi Patricia, thanks for joining. Hi Libby. But I'm talking about change today. Hi Katrine, good morning to you too. Change is a very difficult thing, and most people do not like change. I thought I was pretty flexible, and actually I guess I am pretty accommodating or adaptable compared to most people, but change is still difficult. The little analogy I wanted to say was this morning it is snowing in Wisconsin, and we've passed 3 cars in the ditch already on the way to school. I'll give you a quick glance out the window. It's not a big, this is the way it usually is. Good grief. We live in Wisconsin. So change, how does that relate? Change is when it is always, you drive the same way all the time. You don't think about changing for the weather. But the thing about change is you can't control other people. You can't control the weather. You can't control many things. The only thing you can really control is yourself. So to embrace change, learn how to adapt to change. If you want to make some changes, it's going to have to be you. Other than that, you might end up being the cars that are in the ditch because they did not change their driving pattern for the weather. And they shoot off into the ditch. So it was an opportunity for me to provide a lesson. Once a homeschooler, always a homeschooler. But I was talking to the girls on the way to school, and I said, see, now you have to leave enough car lengths in front of you and behind you and drive slowly and so forth. But for many people, the idea of adapting and changing is a very difficult thing. So for me, I am back on track with doing my Facebook Lives, working at my personal growth. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Tess, nice to see you. We were talking about change and how difficult. If you struggle with change, just give me a thumbs up there so I know that I'm not the only one who has that problem. And let me know that that's something that you can relate to. Some tips for dealing with change is kind of that number one, you have to, thank you. Number one, you have to really take stock of where you're at. What are the circumstances? What are the things that you like or don't like? What things do you want to change and improve in your life? Then you need to be able to look at what things can you change, what things are you just stuck with and you need to deal with. And if there are a lot of those sorts of things that you just are not able to change yourself, then how are you going to respond to them? Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. The thing about that, like I said, the only thing you can control is yourself. So maybe, again, this is a life lesson I've been working with my girls on. Maybe life is not fair. Maybe the job is not what you like. Maybe your boss is difficult or the people that you work for or work with. But if you want to improve your job, you are not a victim. You can change. What can you do? You can maybe apply for a different job. become your own boss, develop a side stream of income so eventually you can you can do other things. Hi, Katrine. Yeah, you can open your own shop like Katrine did and just make a change in her life with her family. So there's always something you can do. Sometimes it is not easy. Most times I would say it is not easy, but you are the one that controls where you go. You are not a victim. You can decide. Go back to school, learn a new skill, surround yourself with encouraging people, just little things to get yourself moving in the right direction. So with that, I am going to go into the gym and work on my change. So have a great day and we'll talk soon. Take care.